benandjoe.com. We are now in our first magical city. We're still here, and it's Santiago. And it's another beautiful restaurant right on the town square where we got to park our camper, and they were just gracious enough to let us plug into their electricity and just have beers and eat food, and it's been wonderful. But we were just going to ask him a few questions about Santiago and about the town.
Are you from here? Are you from this town of Santiago?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And have you lived here your whole life?
All my life.
All your life. You're very blessed to have such a beautiful, beautiful city. And what do you think the things that the people, when they come to this town, that they should see or they should visit? I know they should come here at the Compostela and eat because the food is very, very good. And do you have a favorite food here that they make? Is there a special thing that comes from this restaurant?
El pollo en salsa española, el filete miñón con tocino, asado de puerco, el empalme de asado y pues hay variedad en el menú.
And we've got the owners coming in right now.
The owners coming in right here.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
And we were just doing it. We were talking about the food, and he was telling us some of the favorite things that you guys prepare. And so he was just going through some of those with us, and we were here momentarily.
Are you the owner?
Partial.
Supposedly. That's what they say.
We have a lot of people talk like Mexico isn't safe, and we really believe it's safe. Joe and I, my brother, we've been here for a week now, 10 days, and we've had no problems with crime, with theft, with really anything. And could you just kind of tell us, like people at home in America and elsewhere, they believe Mexico's unsafe. Do you think it's unsafe?
No, not really. It depends on the area you're going. As every place depends where you go. Can have some risk. But here, in fact, in Villa Santiago, it's very calm.
Well, it's a beautiful little town. We went to the waterfalls yesterday, and we just really enjoyed the scenery. And could you recommend some things when people do come to Santiago, what would be good for them to do?
Sure. The first thing is to come to Compostela.
Absolutely.
That's obvious, that's for sure, that you need to come here. And besides then, you go to the church or all the buildings. There is a painting exhibition over here, and well, there are a lot of sightseeing. Very good.
And we went to visit the horse's tail. That in Spanish, that's called
Cola de Caballo.
It was very, very beautiful place. We spent probably 4 hours just kind of walking around the mountain there and under the waterfall, and it was awesome. We had a great time.
They say that this is one of the magical cities, and why is this one of the magical cities?
Yeah, in fact, it's called the Magic Town.
Is it?
Yeah, Magic Town. There are certain towns around Mexico that have these characteristics. It has to have certain specifications to be called that name. It has to be something very typical from Mexico. Very old buildings with certain paintings and furniture and how do you call the architecture?
Architecture. How old is this town?
1850 something. In fact, if you go to the church, one of the towers has the date where it was built on.
Wonderful.
And there are a lot of legends. Supposedly, with some of the requirements for a town to be called or to be given the title of Magic Town, it should have some legends and history, of course, and